I'm Paul Levinson, and welcome to Light on Light Through, episode 257, my review of Severance 1.4. And I thought that episode 1.4 was a more disturbing episode of Severance than usual, and Severance is always disturbing because, well, first let me say there'll be spoilers ahead. Now, if you saw the episode up since Friday on Apple TV Plus, you'll know what I'm talking about. Helly takes her life, or tries to take her life, at the end of the hour. Now, I make that distinction because you know how it is on television. If a character's head isn't literally severed, for want of a better word, then she or he might well have survived. In Helly's case, someone in that hell on earth might have come by and rescued her. But what drove her to do this? Well, she was betrayed by her outie, who appears in a video explaining that she doesn't want to end the severance of her and her innie. Though it did occur to me that that video could have been a deep fake. Deep fakes already abound in our own off-screen world, so surely the Dementos who built that innie world would know how to make deep fake videos. The other important aspect of episode 1.4, I thought, is the development of Irving as a character. We saw a lot more of him in the story than usual. But what did we really learn about him? He may or may not be okay with a visceral relationship with Bert. At first, Irving pulls his hand away and soon after walks out of the room when Bert puts his hand over Irving's. But later, perhaps after Irving has thought it over, he seems to seek Bert out. Not only does this behavior leave us still unclear about what Irving really wants, it's an excellent metaphor for just about everything else in this harrowing narrative. I'm sure it's been noted by others, and I may have already mentioned this myself, but Severance could fit comfortably into Philip K. Dick's uncomfortable corpus of work. Talk about a scanner darkly. In Severance, just about everything we scan with our eyes comes up blurry and unclear. And the harder we focus, the more we get the feeling that we're looking into an infinite regress of possibilities. In any case, I'll be narrowing my gaze for some true meaning in Severance, and I'll see you back here with my review of the next episode next week. Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief review of Severance. It's a really original, excellent series. I will be back here with a review of the next episode of Severance next week, and I am now regularly reviewing Picard and, let's see, Suspicion and Raised by Wolves. And I'll no doubt have some interviews about the terrible events that are now occurring in the Ukraine due to the Russian invasion. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sound, and do whatever you can to help those victims of Russian aggression in Ukraine.
The Light on Light Through podcast
Athens, 2042 AD. She ripped the paper in half, then ripped the halves, then ripped what was left, again, into bits and pieces of history that could have been. Sierra Waters had read once that, years ago, it was thought that men made love for the thrill, while women made love for the sense of connection it gave them.
Curled Up with a Good Book says, Sierra Waters is sexy as hell. You can find out more about The Plot to Save Socrates by Paul Levinson at theplottosavesocrates.com.
Paul Levinson Silk Code, about an ancient biotech war raging on in secret for centuries.